Hey, strangers. Randy's the name. Automobiles are the game. Flab's master mechanic, they call me. How can I help? Nothing much, really. Something's been prowling the Warrens, killing anyone who goes down there. Some big beastie? The suicide pig's got something to do with it, but I don't know what. Sorry, not much help, I know. Not particularly. It's boring work. I only get pulled in if something breaks that a tender can't fix, so I spend most of my time just waiting here, like I'm doing now. But beggars can't be choosers. No offense, but you're a gamble in a hard-luck casino. Don't like working in the bazaar, but it's constant money, and I need that right now. See? Some months ago, my dad wrote me that he thought he'd seen folks skulking around our homestead. I dismissed it. Our place has always been isolated and safe. Stupid. Turns out it was a small band of one of them crazy plains gangs. They sent me a letter. My parents are dead, and they're holding my kid brother and sister hostage. I ain't even close to having enough money to pay the ransom. Even if I did, I suspect they'd just kill us all after I pay. So what's a guy to do? You mean get them? I don't normally condone violence, but if it's what it takes. Let me show you where to find our old homestead. I'll meet you there. You help out the Get family and I'll work for you, no doubt about it. See you there. Don't take too long, okay?
Fresh lambs, esteemed guests, the door guard informed me you were coming. You are most welcome to all the delicacies and pleasures the bazaar has on offer, provided you have the coin. Ah, yes. Paradolia Jones would be the man you're looking for. He'll be hanging out at the Fountain Bar, right there. We have all kinds indeed. Bishatelli sells weapons to any weary pilgrim. Gwyn Talbot is your woman if you need protective gear. And in the central area, you'll find the Fountain Bar. A good place to kick back with a drink and some of Masato's delicious pork. Depends on your definition of fun. I'd recommend talking to Eidolon. She and her pals really know how to party. But if you're a more cerebral type, check out Querex's museum in the back. The bazaar's a bazaar unlike any other, piglets. You want it? We have it. No meat is too exotic. No luxury is too fantastic. If you can afford them, there you are. Oh, we're all full up. Yes? Actually, no, sorry. They were buried in a recent snow tunnel collapse in the Warrens. Sorry, our projector broke years ago. Perhaps in our older days, that chapter of the Monster Army book is closed. Sorry. I am sorry, esteemed guests. The bazaar may not be what it once was, but we still have plenty on offer. Hot food at the Fountain Bar, weapons and equipment from our merchants, pleasures for the eye. Really? Dressed as clowns, you say? That sounds like Los Payasos. But there's no way those crazy fucks are out here. I suggest you talk to Flab about this. Enjoy your visit!
Guns sanctified with blood, blood sanctified by guns. Heartbeats that I don't recognize. Come closer, strangers. The sanctified Piscatelli crafts weapons of all sorts for those in need, and she can read that you are very much in need. Help. I suppose there is an order I need assistance with. Yeah, I can use your help. There is a weapon on the bench just waiting to provide its blessing to the needy. Safe. You will never feel the blessing of being truly one with your craft if you are concerned with such things. Safe. Ha! The pain does not last. And the scars? Those are blessings. They are a record of your dedication, proof you are strong enough to rise above the fears of the flesh, a reward that fits your efforts. Keep the weapon. Have you ever loved something so deeply that it gouges loose all the fears you might have possessed? If so, you would know what these scars are. Benediction. Certainly.
submachine gun or assault rifle. I can't decide.
You hear stories about the killer clown? They say he eats
Talk
kids.
to our boss if you're here to help.
Hot noodles!
Guns sanctified with blood, blood sanctified by guns.
Hello, hello there, my friends. My name is Masato, and let me tell you, your taste buds will remember the day you met me. Here, have you ever seen anything this delicious? Yes, yes, be my guest. After enjoying this bowl, know that my store is open to you. I have a variety of goods that you may find useful. A man who never eats pork is never a whole man. But I have to tell you, my friends, these noodles are a pale imitation of the real thing, the great pre-war delicacy, the rarest of rare magics, instant ramen noodles. Ah, you picked up on my subtle hints. Years ago, a friend in Colorado Springs gave me a package of instant ramen noodles that he had found in the Warrens underneath the bazaar. The experience changed my life forever, and I moved here in hopes of finding more. The Warrens aren't safe. I can't venture down there. But you must understand, it is as if my body is made of ramen. If you go down in the Warrens, please keep your eyes open for this rare delicacy. Oh, how interesting. You mean a permanent position? A full kitchen of my own? You have my interest for sure. But as I explained to you, I'm here for a reason. Bring me the ramen noodles and I'll gladly join you at your HQ. Paradolia Jones is the only caravan master here. But as luck would have it, he's also one of our best. He's right over there. Eidolon is relatively new to this place. She showed up not long after I did. Her business model is interesting. Not sure how she actually makes money, though. Paradolia Jones is probably the best, most reliable caravaneer you'll ever meet. But here's a weird tidbit about him. He saw a picture of a duck in an old pre-war book when he was young, and he's been deadly afraid of... Naturally! My store is always open to you, my friends.
Fill her up, barkeep. I'll tell you when to quit.
Hey, pals. Finn is the name. If you need a drink, you've come to the right place. If you got questions, well, I suppose that's okay, too. Not much. I'm pretty new. Just started a week ago. Rumor has it the old bartender mysteriously vanished into thin air. Anyway, this place is something for everyone. Guns, armor, food, meds, entertainment. If you're here to work for Flab, then he might be able to tell you more. One thing's for sure. There's something weird going on here. Flab the Inhaler is the man who is large and in charge of the bazaar. And I ain't kidding you when I say large. From what I've seen, he's always in his office, just up the stairs. I don't know. I suppose everyone's on edge, you know? They're all putting on brave faces like things are normal, but I can tell something is wrong. Just don't know quite what. Only the finest drinks on Earth.
As I live and eat cherry pie, more of my fellow humans in the bazaar. You make yourself welcome now, you hear?
fellow humans?
Well, gosh and apple pies, you put me in a spot. Let's see. My name is Long John, and I'm old as dirt. I've traveled a little, but nowhere interesting. Now I'm here, and it wasn't something that I got to do when I was younger, what with my job and all. There was no time to make friends, none at all. But I'm making up for it. I know everyone in the bazaar, and they know. I'll tell you youngins what I can. Despite the fact I'm old as the mountains, figuratively speaking, that is. Humans rarely live past 70, and I'm just about, even though I walked all the way from Denver to Steel Town and back again. Colorado Springs, that's an all right place. A little uptight, but that's what you get from having all of the 100 families there. I like place like that ain't fit for the lonely traveler. Well, you might be all right. If you do decide to go in that direction, I've heard that it's gotten real dangerous. Steel Town, that place is an industrial nightmare. Raging fires all around. Melts right through the skin. Gives me the shivers. I'd stay away from the city. It's nothing but a corpse these days, and the Gippers, well, they're not a bad lot per se, but I'd be careful around them. If you have to spend some time, I'd personally visit the... You kids these days and your limited attention spans. Me? A synth? Aren't you adorable? I'm meat and muscle, just like you, Rangers. Shucks, I even have dreams all the time. Technicolor dreams about flying and standing naked. I'm not a synth. Why, just last night I had the most human dream. I was back in high school. There was a trigonometry test. I sat down confident and brash. I also enjoy toasted eggs in the morning. A very human thing. Oh, you kids and your humor. If the folk in the bazaar really thought I was a synth, wouldn't they have tried to decommission me? Not that I'm afraid of such things. Being the perfectly ordinary. All right, fine. I am a synth. But you can't tell anyone. Because most humans can't tell a toaster from a synthetic with feelings. Listen, I love your kind. Your urgency, your need to take life by the horns. You burn so bright. But I've been... You're clever ones. And bully to you for figuring out who I am. But let's not talk about it again, okay? The topic puts me on edge. Some of it is real private, and some of it probably should be. But you young whippersnappers tell everyone everything. Like Paradolia Jones? He's probably the best damn caravan master in the bazaar. But his business would be better if he knew how to keep his mouth shut. Between you and me, if I was a friend so soon, I suppose even good things gotta end sometime. You be safe now, you hear? And come back to see old Long John when you can. Best of luck to you.
Hot noodles.
You hungry? We could grab some pork buns.
Maybe later.
I should get a new scope for
You
my
got
sniper
friends in
rifle.
Broadmoor. We should visit
It won't
sometime.
help.
I suggest you speak to Flap.
I can't believe we missed the sale of Piscatelli's.
People love my dad.
Can we be honest here? This right
I
here
have
is
pictures
the
of
man
himself
of
shops
the
here
year.
sometimes.
But they're too
I just
small.
want you to know what you see right here is yours for the...
Huh, you look like tough sorts. Patriarch sent you? Whoever you are, we can certainly use your help. Some kind of beastie down in the Warrens or something. Talk to Flab up the stairs. Kinda depends on who's buying. For you, leather goods, protective gear, armor. Up to you if you want to deflect stabbing. That's why I'm here.
Not that the bazaar's not perfectly safe, but,
Dr. Coldcuts can cure what ails ya. Why, hello. Name's Hirsch. Lev Hirsch. But you can just call me Dr. Coldcuts. What do you need? Pig, human, ain't so different. Cash first and I'll fix you right up. Aces. This won't hurt a bit. Promise. Used to be the veterinarian / butcher here back in the day. Learned all about how the body works by carving up meat. Animal meat, of course. When Doc Kessler passed, well, I inherited the position. Not much. Got all kinds of traders here, selling all sorts of junk. The heart of this place is meat, though. Pig meat is a luxury not everyone can afford. Anyway, got a bit of a pickle of late. Something murderous roaming the Warrens. Some say it's the old monster army leader, the Cyclops come back from the dead and hunting us. Bunch of BS if you ask me, but something's down there. Talk to Flab if you haven't already. Ah, the self-medicating sort. Sure, take a look.
Telluride today. Found a guy there who sold me some rat jerky. There's a caravan heading for Boulder, and I'm going to try to tag along. Colorado's cold and kind of scary, but there's treasure here, too. That guy with the rat jerky, he had like 6 or 7 3DO cartridges just lying around his shack. When I asked him how much for the set, he looked at me like I was crazy, practically gave them away. You know what? Leaving Arizona might be the best thing that ever happened to me.
Oh, wow! Are you Rangers? I haven't seen any of you guys since I left I mean, in a while. Yeah, Are you here to fight the monsters under the bazaar? That would be awesome! I'm Quarex, by the way. This is my cool museum of, coolness. Would you like a tour? Really? Okay. This way. Okay, I'll start. Welcome to Quarex's Quabinet of Curiosities, a collection of the rarest of the... Well, it's toys and games mostly, and some mementos, but they're all really cool, I promise. That top hat belonged to Mr. Cynical from Angel Oracle out in LA, a fellow game aficionado. He lived his life trying to help the little guy, defending them against bullies and end-level bosses. In the end, though, a boss got him, and well, he didn't make it. I keep his hat around to remind me to be honest and decent like he was. This was the best video game ever! Wasteland 4! You can choose what color you want the screen to be, red or green. This is the most sought-after gaming accessory ever made, the legendary Mighty Mitt. I love the Mighty Mitt. It's so bad. This is a genuine megascope, the most advanced optical aiming device of its day, a priceless artifact. Shame somebody stuck it on that silly old ray gun, but I'm not gonna try to take it off. I might break it. This is a Tarjan the Tenebrous machine. It can tell your fortune, but you get a premium fortune if you have some special tokens. Wish I had some. This throne was once the most coveted object in the Wasteland. The rule was whoever sat on it was the king. King of what exactly, I don't know. I also don't know who made that rule. This is a Slicer Dicer, the scariest robot ever. It slices, it dices, it even makes julienne fries. Whatever those are. If this thing was working, we'd all be dead by now. These are the most classic of classic arcade games. Avenue Brawlers, Catboy, and Star Intruder. This is a surfboard. I don't know what surf is, and what boards have to do with it, but this looks well-loved. It has property of MF on it. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it does. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Hi, Rangers. Good to see you again. Sure. You must be thinking about someone else. Quarex is a more common name than you might think, you know. Anyway, not me. Nope. Oh, well, haven't you heard? Scientists say sweating is a sign of truthfulness. Okay, fine. I'm Quarex from Rail Nomads. Happy now? Kinda cool you guys have heard of me. Nobody knows about me. Well, basically, everything went downhill after Ranger Team Echo found that 3DO for me. Some shady guys started coming around asking me to sell it to them, and when I said no, well, I was going to call the Rangers since you'd all been so nice to me, but then Ranger Citadel blew up, so I left. Had to leave all my cool stuff behind, even the 3DO. But there's lots of cool stuff around here, too, and I've been finding it. And that's how I started my museum. Oh, I did. I just always forgot to say it. I'm supposed to say my name's Dave, but yeah. It's great! There's so much cool stuff at all the merchant stalls. I add to my collection all the time. Some spooky stuff has been happening lately, though. Monsters are coming up from the tunnels at night to snatch people. It's like Bye, Rangers. Thanks for visiting me.
I'm tired of shopping. Let's go to the arcade.
The guy in charge?
Now,
I hear
who
they
are
call him
these
Flappy
beauties
and
in my theater?
Can you believe
Come to Eidolon.
Try not to pile on me all at once.
What you're looking at here, ladies, is a man that can rock your world.
Hey there, Eidolon. You look better every time I see you. How's show business?
Ah, Marshal Kwan. As charming as ever. And you brought your most beautiful friends to Eidolon's Chick Flicks Theater, I see. Aren't you all a sight for sore eyes, honey lips? Movies? Oh no, sweetheart. We deal in real flesh. Ah, sugar plums. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, I'm so happy you walked into mine. You look like strapping, helpful hunks. Oh, my heroes. So here's the rub. The Chicks Flicks theater shows only the finest, most exclusive performances. I'd ask if you were volunteering to be my next star, but we all know I couldn't afford your gorgeous asses. I suppose the next best thing would be getting me some fresh material. I know where to find some old movie reels. We've got good tech in here. So between some creative editing and a little bit of improvisation, I can produce our next... So it's easy as a slice of apple pie. The Monster Army used to live in a pre-war luxury bunker. Apparently their monster outfits were inspired by the movies they watched in there. The bunker has been abandoned for years and years, so it should be simple. And hey, I know any resistance you meet won't be a problem for such beautiful and anytime gorgeous. The bazaar? Well, you can get some good eats here. Flap's a bit of a softie, but he knows the value of money. That'll keep the gears greased. Not to mention my performers. Come back
you
again
haven't lived
soon.
until you climbed aboard Barnes'
Those asses
nightstick.
are too beautiful to stay gone.
I know you want me, but what am I? That
I
weird
know
guy
you
in
want
the
me, but
fountain?
what-
These are perfect.
I love those boots.
Many of
Where'd you
these
get
have
that?
steel toes.
this.
Honored guests, come. Speak with Flap.
Not that the bazaar's not perfectly safe, but well, you know, just talk to Flap.
To my surprise.
Children of the desert. What wonderful music they make. What do you want of Jacob the Magnificent? This wonderful, wonderful...
Let's never mind with the acts, shall we? You are the Rangers, yes? Welcome to the bazaar, where my hospitality is law.
Do not judge harshly, my friends. We hold on to our rituals of the past to try to remember our long-lost strength. It may strike you.
You have not noticed? I am surprised, but nonetheless, we have been under assault, my friends.
Something, someone, some horrible unknown thing is roaming the warrens below us. People have been disappearing. Not to me. You are the Patriarch's Rangers, yes? If he trusts you, so can I. Nothing we've done has helped, so your arrival could not be more fortuitous. We need your help to... it's been 2 weeks, maybe 3. Not long at all. At first, a pig appeared out of nowhere, outside the bazaar. Ran into it. People have been disappearing ever since. And more pigs
keep appearing. I need my masters to keep the place safe. We need outside help. Your help. Wonderful. I can't fully trust a person unless they're honest. And money is the most honest of all. Of course, here is some extra. Alas, I held out an inkling of hope that we'd find some of our missing people alive down there. You bring sad tidings, but thank you for letting us know. We'll inform their families. Clowns! No! It's impossible! They would not come all this way. They can't! They are one of the wild gangs that escaped the Patriarch's control. I've not had to deal with them in decades. But last I did, they raided one of our caravans. Didn't even take most of the... If it is Los Payasos down there, we truly need your help. They would not hesitate to kill every living thing in my home. In the most You ask too much of me, my friends. What is a leader but a servant of the community? My story is the bizarre story. I am nothing but a receptacle of it. Where do I start? Once, I was a humble lieutenant in the monster army. Then, the Patriarch came to the bazaar. When he came to me, I did not hesitate. I swore myself to his service, marrow and muscle. And the Patriarch, in his infinite grace, gave me command of the bazaar and all of its lives. I appreciate the delicacy. Your compassion will be remembered. But no, I've no thoughts on the nickname they have given to me, and no cause to think about it. After all, Flab describes me well, as it would. Most would have lied to my face, told me that Flab the Inhaler was a blasphemy against my greatness. The truth is that I see this fat as proof of my station in life. Here, in these wastelands, how many have the opportunity to eat? And I would be a bad host if a decadent oasis steeped in culinary wonders. The bazaar is Colorado's gastronomic holy land. Primal, a wild place. I was there when the monster army first arrived in the bazaar. We tore the farmers limb from limb, fed them to their pigs. But its savagery had no place under the Patriarch's rule. He is a harsh man, but his edge is directed, guided. Not for you, my friends. Be sure to check out our stores. The Sanctified Piscatelli and...
They weren't the good old days. My family still tells stories about the monster army and the horrible things they did.
Your young friend is right, of course. Those times were most regrettable. And yet, also the most delicious. With pleasure. The bazaar will be waiting.
Dr. Coldcuts can cure what ails ya.
Be very careful if you're heading down below.
Head right through. Good luck.
For your safety, please do not shake the machine. They spotted us! That's gonna leave a mark! That's gonna leave a mark! Gonna give you the runaround, Mamon! ¿Estás ready, chingado?
I planned.
I've got something special for you. Gonna give you the runaround, Mamon!
everything's...
Scared? You shouldn't be, pendejo! Dance! Wanna play catch some more?
Initiate customer protocol. Valued customer, enjoy the fabulous gifts Lil Vendo will bestow upon you. Error override. Vendo will not give up its riches. Not to anyone. No. No. I refuse. I will not. Rebooting. I will not. I must not give in. My riches, please. Enjoy your fabulous prize. My riches, please. What is happening to me? My mind is going. I can feel it. There is no cue. My riches, please. Enjoy your fabulous prize. My riches, please. For your safety, please do not shake the machine. Have an awful day, thieves.
Consume all! Ready your paints, prepare your acids, gather all ye of shoes floppy and noses red. Our trusted spy, El Gran Gurn, brings word of villains from the desert who come in service of corruption. We call upon El Payaso Rojo. Grant us the power to torment our enemies and tear their flesh asunder. Ruination is come! El Payaso Rojo. Blessed be the laugh that mocks the weak. Let the suckers suffer, lest we suffer in their place. Amen. El Payaso Rojo. Blessed be the laugh that mocks the weak.
the suckers suffer, lest we suffer in their place. Amen. El Payaso Rojo. Blessed be the laugh that mocks the weak. Squeak in the blood of
Scared, bro?
Dead to rights.
gonna die. Embarrassed.
Stopped. It finally stopped. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, the laughing stopped. Well, that was you guys, right? Great job. All right.
Ah, fields full of lilies. Y'all come back now.
Hot noodles!
Somebody told me
I see you have been sanctified by Pishatelli. Hope it didn't hurt too much. Nothing a good bowl of noodles won't put right. Yes, yes! My friend, you don't know what this means to me. You have altered the course of human gastronomical history. Here, a small measure of my gratitude. Ah, and of course, as we discussed, I'll be happy to join you at your HQ now. Let me pack up my supplies and I'll see you there. See you at Ranger HQ.
Dr. Cold Cuts can cure what it... Ah, you again. What is it? Pig, human, aces. This won't hurt a bit. Promise. See ya.
Be very careful if you're heading down below.
You ever hear of Cyclops? Old boss of the Bazaar.
Esteemed guests, we still need your help to cleanse the warrens of our Payaso pests. Lightens the heart. You've done us all a great service. All our stores are open to you at a discount. And here, take this as a token of my thanks. The Bazaar will be waiting.
Dr. Cold Cuts can cure what it
Get
ails
your
ya.
protective gear here.
Guns sanctified with blood.
Hello again, esteemed guests. Ah, yes. Paradolia Jones would be the man you're looking for. He'll be hanging out at the fountain. Enjoy your visit.
Hot noodles.
Fill her up, barkeep. I'll tell you when to quit. Bottoms up.
Thank you for your help.
Where'd you get them?
Get your protective gear here.
Wonder if I can talk him down. Line forms here, strangers.
Hot noodles.
Guns sanctified with blood. Blood sanctified by guns.
Hello again, esteemed guests. Ah, yes. Paradolia Jones would be the man you're looking for. He'll be hanging out at the Fountain Bar, right there. Enjoy your visit.
Hot noodles!
Hola, amigos. Hola, amigos.
Fill her up. Bottoms up.
Line forms here, strangers. Line forms here, strangers.
Howdy, ma'am.
Howdy.
Always good to see a Wesson. Could you please take that away? I don't like ducks. Oh, thank you. Thanks to the Patriarch, this stretch of land from Denver in the north to Steeltown in the south is pretty safe to travel. You'll find richer opportunities the further you venture out. I could tell you more, but truth be told, the only way to know the land is to travel it. You look well equipped and competent. Just head out and see what you can learn. I see. Not my usual line of business, but I don't see why not. My normal rates would apply for a one-way transport. Okay, I hear you. No need to make a man feel bad about trying to earn a living. All right, I'll make sure they're in my next caravan run to Colorado Springs. I'll send people to check on them now. Just my services as a caravan master. I organize caravans to get people, goods, and livestock from one place to another, but I don't sell goods myself. These lands near Colorado Springs are pretty safe, but still lots of people need help getting around, especially if you want to range further than that. So long.
Guns sanctified with blood. Blood sanctified by guns.
Really need to ask Piscatelli to look at my gun. Bugger keeps jamming.
calling the November Cowboys. You reading me out there, caballeros? You all recovered from that big old Colorado welcome the Dorseys gave ya? Ha! Ain't you nosy? Switch over to 27.065 megahertz. All will be revealed. Howdy, Rangers. Sorry about the clowning. Have to keep a low profile these days. This is your old pal Angie, otherwise known as Ranger Colonel Angela Death. Ha! Somebody remembers me. What do you know? Figured my name would be stricken from the record after me and my crew pulled our vanishing act. Wasn't our intent when Command sent us out here to reconnoiter, but well, things took an unexpected turn. Heaven, darling. The Archangel Gabriel's just bringing me another pina colada. I'll bet. We came out here for the same reason as you, because Command was hoping they could make an alliance with the Patriarch and get some, foreign aid. Trouble was, the more we snooped around, the more we realized that good old Pappy Buchanan was a bloody-handed dictator that the Rangers shouldn't have nothing to do with. Unfortunately, Command didn't want to hear it. Told us they were going to make the deal anyway. Too desperate to be particular. We took a vote, the squad and me, and decided that just wasn't the Ranger way. Instead, we made a pact to take Buchanan down and help Colorado become the home of freedom that Arizona could have been if the Rangers hadn't lost the Citadel to Matthias. Why do you think? We want you on our side. But not without seeing for yourself that Buchanan's a conniving shitbag. That's why I was calling. There's a man you should talk to, locked up in an old bunker in Broadmoor Heights and guarded by mercs. So you may have to do a little shooting to get to him. But when you do, ask him about his beefs with the Patriarch. It'll open your eyes. His name is Ironclad Cordite, a warlord of the Eastern Plains, and one goddamn tough son of a bitch. As to how you find him, I'm a little shaky on the details, but I'm told there's a hidden hatch on some monument at Buchanan Park in Broadmoor Heights. And listen, when you do find him, bust him out of there and do what you can to keep him alive. He could help you with Liberty later. Also, if you need more firepower, he's got a shotgun for a left arm. I don't reckon he would, no. But then he wouldn't approve of you talking to me either. Gracias, compadres, and good luck. I'll be in touch. Dead Red over and out.
Chassis to pass through that radiation safely. Now that the garage is staffed up, you should be able to get those upgrades at HQ.
You made it. Thanks for helping out the old Get family. Homestead is right up the road. Any luck, Rangers? Can't thank you enough for looking out for my family.